Absolutely, and of course they are the absolute underdogs. Make no mistake, Fnatic are the overwhelming favourites. So for them to get the first round on a very CT-sided map is certainly a good start. Yeah, it's, and by the way, it is, yeah, CT-sided map. I mean, there's not that many stats and things because it's still a new map. I mean, it's only been played on a few occasions. It was played at ESL1 Cologne, but not a lot. Cobblestone was played a lot more. We've had it in our tournaments, and every single time it's been CT-sided, and I'm playing it as well. I can tell you it's CT-sided, but I couldn't confidently give you a correct round score, so we'll just have to wing it. We'll just see how it pans out. But here comes the push from XMG, making good ground early on. They've got the guns, so you'd expect them to win this round, but they've got control of the B-bomb site, and yeah, things are looking good for them in this round.
There is that SSG to consider, and there is always the difficulty with CZs, where Olofmeister and Flusher start picking up kills across the board, and suddenly they're playing a numbers disadvantage. The bomb is not placed, but it is on the site, and he put this down. Hunden wants it, but he doesn't get it, and Pronax will kill him. So now it's going to be a really tough time for XMG, and they lose one man. They're going to lose a second in a minute, but PNX is not going down without a fight.
He isn't. He's putting up a very good fight indeed. Bomb's down. Time's ticking away. He does have the AK, but he's using it very well. Oh, is the bomb down? Oh, the bomb's not been planted. Silly me. Oh my god, and they take it. So
down, but
yeah, Fnatic pick up that second round, eco round. Wow, okay. That shouldn't happen. I mean, it happens a lot more than it used to, but XMG certainly wouldn't have wanted that to happen. Yeah, I mean, normally you get the pistol round, you convert the next two. So Fnatic answering back straight away, taking away all that confidence and momentum. They're just, crushing blow. Second round victory, and we're all tied up at 1-1. And we're expecting now to see Fnatic run away with it and get 3 rounds on the board instead of XMG. So a bad turn of events for them.
Yeah, although MSL did start it off, Flusher does return fire very quickly, and it does look like Fnatic are in good shape. They've taken down the majority, but as eco rounds go for normal situations, what XMG have done so far is actually pretty good. And with that grenade kill, Devil will be the last man playing defense here, so he does have that advantage, but they've actually got a decent chance in this situation.
Certainly. Eco round to a 1-on-1. Yes, please. They take that every single time now. Devil Walk, did he spot him? Yes, they spotted each other. Excuse me. My coffee's coming back up to harm me, but Hunden is going to back on up. Oh, no, it's a bit of a gross image, sorry. He's only got a shotgun, so not the best weaponry, but he's aware where Devil Walk is, and he's going to get this bomb down. Who's Devil Walk replacing? Crims. So Crims still isn't playing, by the way. Devil Walk is the coach, so he's familiar with the strats and things, but he's not part of the solid core. So let's see if he can step up now as the stand-in and win this 1-on-1.
Teach the kids a thing or two. Not that I particularly know how old Devil Walk actually is. Seems to be a young thing, but Hunden is defending the site now. He's got the shotgun. He's withstood the flash. Can he just get that one shot he needs? And he can. Takes the FAMAS as well. So nice stuff there from XMG.
Yeah, I mean, they got answered back. They should have won the second round. They didn't. Fnatic took that. But then they come back and win their eco round. So, I mean, it's hard to keep track of what's going on. It's not really to the playbook, to the standard playbook. 2 eco rounds won back-to-back. XMG actually looking fairly strong, I mean, the fact they did just win that eco round is a seriously good sign, and even after winning that second round, it might be easy to kind of drop your head and just call a very simple strat like, okay, we've kind of lost these rounds now, let's just rush a site. But they played it well and they got in, and now we see them with the round lead once again. They've got the guns. Actually, Olofmeister has gone for the M4, which is interesting, but the rest of his team trusts pistols, so a very good chance now for XMG to get not a sizable lead, but 3-1, a nice little cushion.
Olofmeister does have an M4 though, and he's actually looking to convert with it right now, but doesn't get the first kill and will be forced to back away. Throwing out some flashes. XMG, can they get this? It's a straight shooting fight. This tree is not going to cover you completely, and Olofmeister will drop. That is the rifle on his team. And Wonderchild will also be caught out.
Wonderchild, yeah, JW. J
JW, duh.
That's funny. No, it's fine.
I heard it in my head, I was like, that doesn't sound right, but whatever, that's what's written there.
He is a Wonderchild when he's on his game.
Truly.
So it's apt, it's fair. Oh, nice shot for PNX. It's just eco bashing, so it's kind of to plan. Oh, another lovely headshot. So, hitting their shots right now, and they haven't dropped a single member, so that's exactly what you want from an anti-eco round, and the bomb will go down, providing they don't drop loads of members now. They can count it a huge success.
Yeah, indeed. Flusher would need to be pretty efficient with his bullets, frankly, to take down everyone that he needs to, but he's starting it off the right way. Gets one. Moves away. Can he get anything more? He's not really going to be winning this round, definitely, but can he get another? No. He wants to back away. He's on his last clip, but still.
Oh, we got another.
Does get one.
Yeah, makes it expensive, gets two, so fine work from Flusher. And the money's awful. That was a weird buy. They kind of wanted to catch them off guard again, I think, rather than saving. So they did invest a lot, and I didn't actually notice. I mean, I guess they all picked up CZs, having lost the round. So that would obviously lead them with not much money at all. And they didn't pick up the round, of course. So 3-1 on the scoreboard, and expect to see 4-1. So XMG, actually, with the better start. I mean, they lost the second round, but since then, it's been looking very good for them. And here comes a very fast push onto B. Early exchanges definitely favouring XMG there as PNX takes down Pronax. And now they're going to make headway onto this B site. Let's see if Fnatic are going to be able to rotate in and hold it. It's going to be tricky though against the guns.
Yeah, definitely will be. For now though, looks like they're going for this slow control, but they're actually pushing around. Will Olafmeister run into anyone? No, he will not. They are all leaving the building. And should be able to sort of form up for this B push now. Hunden is going to be the man in front. He is going to be seeing. Will he be able to take any kills? No. Olafmeister elsewhere actually does return, but XMG will quickly take 2 kills. And JW returns 1. So XMG come out better in the end, but did lose some men for the trouble.
Yes, they did. Bear with me 1 second. I'm plagued with this Windows thing popping up, and I shouldn't go on about it, but yeah, sorry, my ping keeps spiking. So if I don't reply quickly, I'm just tabbed out visiting it. I need to find a more permanent solution. But XMG looking very, very good. 4 rounds on the board for them on a CT-sided map, and they're going to be going towards this B site, throwing their bodies at the CTs here. Here come the cavalry, a straight push on, all 5 members. And MSL spots one, doesn't get a shot off. That's Flusher, does drop there. And MSL with a second, nicely done. And that's the bomb plant, that's the site for them. And they're looking very, very good. Let's remember here, as Kev gets another frag, that Fnatic are by and large the favourites. They are expected to win this series. So XMG with this fantastic start, yes, it's the best of 3. We're going to at least see another map. But with this fantastic start, you know, it's not expected. So, you know, I commend them. They're doing very well.
Yeah, and Fnatic are known to be a fairly momentum-based team. They've got very, very good aim when they're on form, but you've always got to be concerned, because if you're very, very dependent on your individual skill, just a little bit of tilt can go a long way. We'll see, of course, if XMG can hold on to their lead here. Certainly, I mean, at this point, maybe 1 or 2 more rounds, and they'd be actually happy to call that half at that point. So even if they go on a long losing streak, they're still going to be feeling very comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, comfortable is not a word I'd use because you're playing Fnatic, and as you said, you're absolutely spot on. They're a momentum-based team, and when they do get a bit of steam behind them, yes, they're one of the best teams on the whole world. So I don't think XMG can feel comfortable full start, pretty much, because as soon as Fnatic do get going, then I'm sure they will put up a serious fight. But statistically speaking, and on an average kind of team versus team scoreline, this Hunden is somehow managing to stay alive, missing a lot of shots there. What was I saying? Yeah. On a normal half on this map, 5 rounds is already enough. So XMG in a very good position, all things considered.
Yeah, now it's going to be an anti-eco. We've already got the advantage in numbers, but can they get the advantage in the total on this round? JW will return a kill, so now it's 3 on 3 CZs, and we have actually got an AK picked up by Flusher. It's also a little bit limited on time at this point for XMG, and having lost a man now, they are actually in a bit of trouble here. Flusher gets another one. Hunden going down now puts them in a horrible situation on the side of XMG, and I suspect we may actually just see a save here.
It would be sensible. I mean, time's absolutely gone now, so oh, gets a headshot, good stuff, but it's just monetarily,
Ooh.
you know, it's just, what am I saying? It's just monetary value right now. It's just making it expensive for Fnatic because the round's already lost, but he does that very well. He gets 2 frags and keeps his, so a good job having lost the round, to do the next best thing. And Fnatic are going to be buying 2 orbs. JW and Olifmeister rocking the big greens. How do you feel about that?
That's looking pretty scary. I wouldn't necessarily want to be running into the barrel of one of those right now. So we'll see actually if that is what XMG are going to be doing here. They are going to be seeing Pronax very, very shortly, I suspect, but he isn't one of the ones with the AWP. But that doesn't matter, of course, if he takes down one for his troubles. However, 1-for-1 trade, not necessarily the best.
Wow.
However, Flusher makes it 2-for-1.
Wow, I hope Ruben had it on Flusher there. If he didn't, I better just shut up because you're a bit disappointment. But he basically jumped over the thing and he saw him and then he sprayed him through the wood. So okay, he had him on stream. Great. He tells me that he did fantastic. So everybody saw it. Good stuff from Flusher. Good stuff from Ruben. 5-2 and a 3-on-2 situation is now what we see. XMG with a very, very good start to this map. But as I said, Fnatic are one of those teams. As soon as they get going, they could claw their way back from pretty much any scoreline. Especially against a team like XMG, who aren't really considered to be at the same caliber, the same level. So XMG will want every single round they can pick up. But here we go. Kev now in a 1 versus 2. If he can get that frag on the guy in the back A, which he does, that's Devil Walk dropping, and he knows where Olifmeister is. Tags him very low, and Olifmeister with the AWP missed his shot. So that's going to allow the bomb to probably be planted as Olifmeister rotates round. Does he have a grenade in his hand? No, he doesn't. He has a flashbang. He's going to use that. But Kev gets it. Fantastic stuff from him. 1-on-2 going his way. And that's the 6th round on the board for XMG, the Danish side. Kind of underdogs to even progress. And now taking it. One of the best teams in the world. And look at this. They're not going to be able to buy. So we would expect to see 7 rounds on the board for them now.
Yeah, very unexpected stuff from Fnatic. Missing shots you wouldn't normally expect them to, but that is the nature of these games. It's kind of tricky to count on reliably. XMG going to keep going with what works quite well for them. They're rushing onto the B site now. Kev picks up the first on Flusher, and Hunden is going to take another. PNX meanwhile takes down Pronax and will continue on his rampage. So Olifmeister left playing 5 people and does not have very much equipment to work with.
He's got nothing, literally. So he does find one though. It's a drop in the ocean. I'm quoting Metas. He said that saying earlier. I'm going to steal it because it's a good saying. A drop in the ocean doesn't really matter. XMG are going to be bought up, no problem whatsoever. They've got the bomb down, and they're looking very, very good with 7 rounds already. And I'm going to stick to what I said before. It is a CT-sided map. I'm fairly sure of that. In fact, I'm certain it is. But to what extent, I'm not so certain. So it might be a bit more even than I first expected, or we might just be seeing an amazing performance here from the Danish side, which is not totally impossible. But here we go, JW getting 2, make that 3 through the tin. Lovely stuff from Wonderchild, as he's now called. Maybe it's apt because he does seriously well in that situation. But Kev is still alive. He's going to get that bomb. He's got an AWP, and he's got plenty of time to play with. So 1-on-2. It's possible. Let's see if he can pull it off.
Yeah, going to be a tactical game for him now. He needs to find that first pick, really. And it's going to be tricky for the Swag 7 to defend against that AWP unless he can really catch out Kev. But at least that's a good weapon, or good enough weapon, to cover the A bomb site. Fairly close quarters. B, on the other hand, expect Kev will understand just as well as his opponents do that could potentially lead him to that first kill. But going A.
Yeah, Devil cares him, so he got the call. So the 2 members will be there to defend him. It's going to be seriously difficult here for Kev. He's got the wrong angle there. He's going to make sure there's nobody there, which is clever play because that's a position you would expect a CT to be hiding, but there isn't anybody there, and the time has completely gone against him here, so I don't see him getting the round. Best scenario is he gets 1 frag, which he might do. It's game of chicken right now. He sees him, wow, but he runs away. Is he going to be able to save the orb? That's the next question. Devil Walk's going to challenge him, and he gets the frag. Kev probably should have run away there, almost giving away his orb. And did he die after the time run out? That's the question. No, I don't think he did. He's got a lot of money, so it's going to be able to rebuy, but yeah, expensive round, and of course they didn't win it. So 3rd round on the board for Fnatic. Is this going to be the start of their mini comeback? Are they going to come back into this half?
I mean, if you think about that last little sort of fight between those two, even if the man with a shotgun goes down, if it was like a 50-50 chance of getting the AWP off his opponent, dead worth it to try it, but...
Flusher again!
Ooh.
See the word. That's now
no
called
words,
Flusher.
indeed.
We're calling that spot Flusher, alright? Make it happen,
Okay.
people. Actually, hashtag CS Arena. Go over there and tweet that's now called Flusher, because that's officially what it's called. Because that guy knows how to play it, clearly. 3 on 5 through the woods. Not a normal way of getting yourself the entrance. Oh, nice shot from Hunden, though.
And now, it looks like that's just going to be the one kill, and they're going to back away. myXMG aren't giving this up without a fight. Definitely true. That is going to be interesting to see if they can actually get any further progress now. Fnatic are very much entrenched, and Kev going to have to contend with this smoke now. Can he get onto the site? He's smoking off one angle, and he's covering the others. Can he get that kill? No, he can't. Will he take some damage from the grenade? Yes, but not enough to really dissuade this push here. And it's going to be the whole of XMG going in. Will he defend? It's going to be very difficult, but Pronax will at least take down one before going down. Turn. Should be a couple of kills, but XMG, in the end, will fall.
Solid hold, but more importantly, keyword there, rotate. Solid rotate there for Fnatic. They didn't waste any time getting a good amount of personnel up to the A-bomb site. In fact, everybody just ran straight there and was able to hold it. So, XMG do not find another round just yet, and Fnatic bringing it back ever so slightly with their 4 to XMG 7. But let me remind you guys, this is a CT-sided map, so XMG could almost be happy already, in my opinion, with that amount of rounds. But, I mean, the danger is, if Fnatic get every single round now, and they start getting, like, warmed up, I suppose you could say, and they get the confidence. Oh, nice shot. MSL does take down Devilwalk. But, yeah, if that happens, then Fnatic could just become a different beast entirely. In these early rounds, they don't really look like themselves, so... but olofmice are getting 2. This is just an eco round, so eco bashes. Nothing too extraordinary. They'll just be looking for a bomb plant. MSL does get 1, so yeah, it might happen.
It wouldn't be an unfamiliar story as well if we saw Fnatic actually lose the first map and just turn around and come back very, very strong in the next 2, since we saw pretty much Mao's doing exactly that on, I believe, Overpass. But certainly, Fnatic for now looking good for this round. They have held off that attack, although that is not going to be the best start. And there is one man who is not in position for XMG, but wow, that was a good guess by Tensky. But certainly he's going to be able to pick that up. And they should be able to control the bomb site now. JW is the last man standing for Fnatic. He's sneaking around, but they should hear him coming. Can they head him off?
That is the question. Just a case of defending the bomb site. The bomb is obviously ticking away now. So that's 45 seconds for JW. Let's see if he can push in, get that frag, isolate it to a one-on-one, and then he's in business. But if he doesn't hurry up, he's not really going to get anything. He's not going to get anything. Tensky, nice headshot, good angles. Too many, really, to worry about for JW. Too many angles. They could have been anywhere. So, nicely done from XMG, and that's another round for them. They're on 8. 8 to Fnatic's 4, so phenomenal job from them. And as Puddington, I've got a little fact. I've just tabbed out and gone into our Skype chat, and I've just found out that Fnatic picked this map. What do you make of that?
It seems like a very strange thing to do, honestly. None of the teams have all that much experience, and you'd think that the ones with a more reliable chance of winning this game would be the ones to go for it. So if you had more experience on a map, basically, and you're the better team, or so-called better team overall, I mean, this may be the rise of XMG, we may see, but certainly, based on past experience, they're not favoured in this matchup. Then you should surely pick the maps you're going to be reliant on, be reliable on, that you've already practiced, where there's less chance of something random or something you weren't expecting coming out and throwing you off like that.
Well, do you know what? I was expecting a good answer, but you've excelled yourself. That was spot on. That was so well put. I mean, the fact it's on a new map really does, it makes it random. it really does bring an element of surprise and unknown, because these teams are not fully versed in how this map works. So surely just play a map like Inferno where you know you're the favourites. But anyway, here comes the push on to B. A lot of Fnatic presence, a lot of CT members here to defend. And that's exactly what they're doing, defending right now. They're just locking it down as 3 CT members stay alive and claim that round. So 5 on the board for them. Still an awful scoreline, I think, for the CTs. So they'll be pretty disappointed, but they seem to have woken up a little bit in these last few rounds. So XMG still not out of the woods, because, like I keep saying, Fnatic, as soon as they wake up, expect different things. But XMG with a phenomenal start, and they'll be very happy with this half, whatever happens in this round.
Yeah, if we blanked out the names at the top of the screen, we'd definitely be saying, well, terrorists are doing remarkably well, considering this is Overpass, and that is undoubtedly true, but we do have to consider this. MSL now is poking his way at the tunnel, but it's actually Kev going around towards the A site now that I'm going to be watching. We'll see if he can get any kills. Didn't seem to really expect to be shot when he went around that corner, but he's having some trouble actually getting onto the site, and Devil Walk taking down for his troubles. Meanwhile, however, XMG as a whole are pushing this B-bomb site. They take down Flusher, but Pronex returns. Can they get anything more? Got the bomb down, but it's going to be a bit tricky for them now.
Yep, carry on, I'm talking about this news.
The perils of Windows updates strike again, and XMG are actually not looking too good for themselves right now, as the last couple of guys drop, and it will in fact be Fnatic defusing that bomb. That's the last round of this half. 6-9 in the favor of XMG.
Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, wow. XMG 9 rounds to Fnatic 6. I mean, if they'd been on CT side, I've probably believed it. But tell me they're winning on the less favoured side against Fnatic by 3 rounds is something to definitely commend and applaud. So let's see if they can carry on and win the pistol and get to, well, you'd expect them to get to about 12 rounds then, and they would only need 4 following that to take map number 1. So that would be certainly a bit of an upset. Of course, we have got another 2 maps, which are Inferno and Mirage. And once again, Fnatic did choose this map, so interesting decision, and we've agreed we don't really like it. But Olafmeister does open onto Kev, gets replied though, crucially, by Tensky. So a 4-on-4, we're all level. Hunden doesn't find the shot, but he gets a bit of info. And what are Fnatic doing? It looks like a big rotate, a big overhaul round to this B-bomb side. Let's see if it's going to work out for them.
Yeah, meanwhile, JW is actually playing Lone Wolf and heading off towards A, but he has been spotted, so he's less likely to get that sneaky kill, but you never put it past him. And the rest of Fnatic at the meantime are going to be trying to get something done towards B, but in the end, JW didn't actually get anything done, so they have to take advantage of this timing window now. Can they get the bomb down? Can they get any kills? Hunden says no, and it is going to start off very, very badly for them, Fnatic. Still not that great.
Wow. Okay, we've got a game on our hands here. Seriously, I mean, Fnatic yet to wake up for me. 6-10. I mean, that's just unheard of. I can't stress enough how much Fnatic are favourites in this one. And this is an elimination match. If they don't win this, then they're not going to progress. I mean, yes, it's the first map, so let's not get carried away here. But XMG with a very, very real chance of taking this first map. And this is Fnatic's choice. So do we read into that? Do we read into that XMG feel very confident on Inferno? Against Fnatic? I don't know. But yeah, map number 1 looking very strong for the Danes right now. And Fnatic, of course, still on pistols. Pretty much all FAMAS is brought up on XMG. So you'd expect them to get this round as well. And yeah, put themselves within a real fighting chance of winning this map.
Yeah, expect does not necessarily mean will, however, as our last double anti-eco rounds did tend to show up, and JW will start it off pretty well for them with a kill. However, Hunden says no, and in fact they are going to lose a couple more men now in that tunnel, and it's going to be a tricky one, but they're going to keep pushing for it. They will take down MSL. Olafmeister is actually on the side with 3 members, but now 2-on-2. Takes down 1. Tensky is actually going to be the last man for XMG. Are we going to see another anti-eco? The bomb is down, but not down.
Yeah, exactly. It's Penske's trying to stop it being planted. Devilwalk's very, very low, so bear that in mind. If he could find the shot on Devilwalk, this could be a certainly doable. And he does, he gets that shot, so it's a doable one-on-one. That's for sure, and the bomb isn't planted yet. Time is certainly against Olofmeister here. Penske's going to just... Is he going to push in? Olofmeister's faked it, and he's... Oh, I thought he ran out of ammunition, but he was in burst mode, and he gets the frag. The one-on-one going to Olofmeister. And, I mean, normally you'd say that's expected, but the way XMG are playing... I'm surprised they dropped that round. So 7-10 and an eco round going the way Fnatic will give their bank a very big boost, and they'll be fully bought up. And XMG have lost all their rifles. So another turn of events. The plot thickens.
Yeah, indeed. And now it's Fnatic's turn to try and take advantage. They are still on the more difficult map, of course, to be attacking the enemy's bomb sites. But Devilwalk will start them off as if it doesn't really matter. Entry frag. And let's see. They can get anything else done from this. Actually, Kev is waiting at the door while it swings open. It's actually not such a great start anymore.
And they went for a little stack there, little crossfire in the stairs area. It didn't pay off at all. They didn't get any frags for it, but I admire the what should I say? Intuity. What? Ingenuity. Sorry, I'm being so slow today. But nevertheless. Here comes the push. Devil's going to get a headshot, and so it's Flusher. So, not paying off for XMG in that round. Are they going to be able to buy? No, they're not. So it's going to be another eco. And expect 9-10, and then after that, it might just be all square. But XMG are still on the easier side, so... Are they favourites? I can't really work it out. I don't know if Fnatic are going to wake up and just like steamroll them like expected, or if XMG can actually take advantage of the advantage, as it were, and carry on playing well, hitting their shots, and take map number one. It could go either way for me.
Yeah, well, thus far, it's been very inconsistent play from Fnatic, but certainly that's a good way to start it off with Flusher taking down 2. And push out from XMG. Really not working out too well for them. They do eventually pick up Flusher though, so a little bit surprised to see he actually stuck around, but certainly that's going to give a very good window, I suspect, to go for this A side. Yeah,
that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to go creep up from the garden and climb through, quite literally, the garden area on the map. So here comes the push onto A. Olofmeister's taking down Hunden as well in the middle. So not really a frag that means much because he wasn't at the site, but that means much as Tensky takes down Olofmeister, and that's the eco versus gun. That's a big frag. If he could go and use this gun to effect now, it's a 2-on-3, so it's certainly possible. Or no, my geography is pretty bad. I wasn't looking at the radar, so I couldn't work out where he was going, but it was actually going to the spawn, so he's saving. So they're both going to save the guns, and it's a reasonable decision. But Fnatic closing the gap now. It's going to be 9-10.
Yeah, indeed. And that's kind of what you would expect to see from a team that's slapping itself out of a slumber. See if they can continue the momentum. The momentum! Keep the ball rolling and keep the moss off. Certainly looks like they're in good shape for it so far. And will be a bye round against a bye round. So XMG, they want to stop the train right now on Fnatic, and they want to be... making sure that the conductor gets off with that AWP pick up on both sides, actually. This should be an explosive one.
Yep, Kev picking up the AWP crucially on the CT side. He's somebody that really can perform with the gun. We've seen it before in this tournament, certainly. I have to admit, I hadn't really seen him before this tournament, but I've seen him loads perform. And they don't find the headshot, narrowly missing it there. But the information, the risk was worth it. I think it was Hunden, yeah, he risked his life, but he got the info. So now they know they are in this kind of B courtyard area. I need to know the call for that. I don't know the call. But nevertheless, you can see it on the map. They're all there. And that is towards the B-bomb site. So unless they choose to go up the stairs and go for a little bit of a rotate. And actually, the bomb's going to be going through that canal. So, I mean, I think they're just winding down the clock here. And not really deciding on a site just yet. So they're going to use the clock to their advantage and try and pick the best possible course of action. And slow, methodical, I like it.
Yeah, Fnatic know that they just need to wait and see. But of course, the time will forever tick onwards, and XMG are not moving at all, really. They are just sat in place, covering potential entrances. Tensky being trusted with the A-bomb site, and it's actually going to be Fnatic now going for the B via the pit. Can they get anything done? MSL will take Devil Walk down. Or can they get any further in? They are looking for it. Pronax wants them, but it's actually going to be JW and Flusher that takes some kills. In the end, XMG returns a bunch of kills in a very short amount of time.
Oh, lovely hold. You see Kev? I hope so, because he got some amazing shots there. Olafmeister was facing him, AWP versus AWP, and Kev got a really nice little flick onto him, took him out, and yeah, fantastic rotate and a good hold coming out from XMG. Really positive signs if you're supporting them, because that was the first buy round, so crucial round 1, and in a good fashion. So they only dropped 2 members, and I mean, Fnatic have got to be a little bit worried about this. This is their map choice, and they are overwhelming favourites. Like I keep stressing, it's the first map. Sure, there will be 2 more maps possibly, but yeah, in terms of this first map, they're against the ropes. They've got their backs to the wall.
Indeed, and we'll see. We'll see if it's the way. If this is the way it's going to keep going. But Flusher, of course, Fnatic definitely have been the ones to get the almost random, the one-on-ones, the picks across. But XMG have just been doing a pretty good job of covering their bases and making sure most of the angles are defended, but if you keep one-on-one-ing Flusher, then you may well pay for it in the end. Now it's actually going to be PNX's turn. Can he get Flusher? He may actually get blindsided from behind, and in fact, I suspect that's what's going to happen. He will, in fact, get taken down from the front, but had he not been taken down from the front, he would have been taken down from behind. And XMG beaten very much into a fast retreat here.
Yeah, Flusher, that's one word. Fnatic owing the round to Flusher, literally got 3 lovely frags there. They were kind of given, well, not given to him, but the CTs kind of exposed themselves, and, you know, as you said, one-on-one Angels going Flusher's way, which is not a massive surprise. So, with 4 members remaining, Fnatic do pick up the round and bring it to 10-11. Tensky is going to see one here, and Pronax! Lovely shot. He's going to, yes he is, he's going to get it up. And that's probably going to go to Olafmeister, so good job from Fnatic, and we've got a very tight game on our hands actually.
Yeah, 10 and 11 at this stage. It's going to be an eco from XMG, so we'll be expecting 11-11. Actually, XMG should be able to buy on the round after this one, though, I'd imagine, based on their goal. League of Legends getting in my head there. Money, and they should be in a pretty good shape for that. Olafmeister heading upstairs. Can he find Kev? Yes, he can, and in fact, he will be able to find Tensky. In fact, does not. He finds him, he sees him, but he doesn't get the kill, and JW is going to be the one who is in charge now. Can he get another one with that? Oh, nobody dies there for some reason. Wasn't expecting to see that result, but MSL drops on the second attempt, and now it's 3 playing 2.
Literally the whole round been played out in that little stairs area. A big battle for that, and it could have gone either way. The CZ's close range are seriously powerful, but it does come the way of Fnatic this time round, and 3 plays 1. Hunden doesn't have a gun, so he's probably just, yeah, well, pistol versus pistol in the end, but Devil Walk does get the frag. We are all square, 11-11. So, I mean, maybe I was wrong. I hate to admit it. No, I'm going to be stubborn. I'm going to say definitely it's a CT-sided map, but these teams both seem to just be performing better on the terrorist side, which is it's weird, but sometimes happens. JW's got an AWP in hand, so let's see where he's going to go with that. Let's see if we can get the early pick. Kev doesn't have an AWP, so the money's running a little bit low for XMG's side. Kev, speaking of, is pushed up aggressively, gets good information, a little bit damage, but nothing more. So no real exchanges as of yet, and Fnatic once again just taking their time.
Yeah, Flush is kind of hoping that he'll get those couple of kills again and set his entire team up, but XMG are not biting, and they are not going to go through that tunnel that got him killed before, except maybe with a couple of friendly pineapples, which are very likely to result in injury if used at home inappropriately. Kev, however, has pushed around and is going to find, but not kill. In fact, back away now, so not too much done, but a little bit of damage on Devil overall, and Pronax actually will be taken down. Meanwhile, JW swaps 1 for 1.
Yeah, more than a little bit on Devil Walk actually. He's on 7 HP, so Kev just like not killing him by very little. God, I'm struggling with big words.
Words are hard.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
All the delays.
But JW does get 1 back, and now he is the last man, the last hope for Fnatic in this round. But the hope you've got to say isn't that large because there's only 20 seconds on the clock. So it should be, barring a very sick clutch. Yeah, the time's just gone. So it's going to be another round for XMG. Nicely done by them. And, you know, it's going kind of round for round. And we are all square. So if it keeps up this, I mean, we could even see overtime if it carries on going.
Yeah, well, at the current going rate, certainly. They are very, very close to each other. XMG with a slight lead for now, but Fnatic's bank is pretty solid, so they should be able to buy up. And this will be another buy versus buy round. So, let's see where they choose to push for this time. If indeed they choose to go aggressive anywhere at all. Actually, they're not very aggressive.
Yeah, they're all in the same place, holding down that run button, so there's no walking. They're not messing any time. Here comes the push onto B. MSL does open up. It's a good start from the defense. Hunden with one as well. MSL spraying through that container, not landing the shots the second time round. But he comes out, gets another. And now JW and Flusher in a 5 versus 2. Flusher does open up very nicely with 2 frags. Can he get a third? No, he can't. Tensky resumes the normal order of things, taking him down. But JW got another one as well. But he's going to be silenced by his opposite number in Kev. Orp versus Orp. And, well, that was a 5 versus 2. And they got 3 frags. So they made it expensive. But another round for XMG and Fnatic are on the eco. The Danes are in a very, very good position. If they can, oh, wow. Okay, big risk. This is a big risk. Fnatic. Yeah. Buying on very low money. That's going to force their money, right? If they don't win this round, of course XMG are going to be on 14, and the money's going to be awful. So then it could easily go 15, but JW opens up, and they're going to be pushing B here.
Clutch when you need it. Smoked off for now, but that's only going to delay the push. Still got a couple more, of course, but for now at least. However, Flusher returns to his favorite abode on this map, that tunnel there, and is going to pick up one. XMG will return on Devil Walk though, so it's a 3-on-4. There is an AWP, of course, as well on Kev, which is a luxury that could not be afforded by Fnatic. However, the headshots just don't care. The AK-47 will do the job just as well, assuming you can hit it from that range.
Flusher!
How does he know?
Reverse Flusher, it's his position, man. He's got it. He's got it on a lock. That's unreal. And JW finishes it off. So make or break round for Fnatic, and they get it. So, big plays. I mean, had they lost that, it would have been 15 for sure. So XMG down the eco. So big call from Pronax paid off there.
Yeah, very indeed. And of course, like winning off of that force buy, I guess. The difference is where, if they had sacrificed another round, they would have given themselves very little margin for error to win, or to afford to lose any more rounds. Whereas now, they could still lose a round and potentially do well. And that force buy wasn't too bad of a setup for them for that last round. Of course, Fnatic now are going to be pushing onto the B site once again. JW takes down MSL almost to start off, and MSL really hasn't been doing too much this time. Hunden is going to be the P250, looking for one, but doesn't find any. Taken down as they secure the site. And Tensky, good luck.
Yeah, well, he gets the one. Can he make it expensive? Can he get a few more? He's going to back on out. Probably he might be hunted here. I'm not sure. I mean, the wise thing for Fnatic to do might be just to leave him, because they're, economically speaking, he doesn't have a gun anyway. They have, but you know, who cares when you've got Olifmeister with aim like that? It just flicks Tensky, takes him out, and we're all square, 13 all, and this is going to be another buy round. Sound like Jonathan Ross there. So this is a crucial one, big round here.
I was thinking more of Bugs Bunny, but Daffy Dog. Any of these options, actually, there are so many, but certainly for now. Yeah, you're right.
My name is Jonathan, so
I don't get the reference. But regardless, important stuff happening. Fnatic being smoked off, but actually going in anyway, and they are trading kills back and forth. A takedown 2 for 1 though, and it's JW that gets taken down actually just as he walks out of the smoke at the end of that battle. So now it's 3-on-3, but Pronax doesn't have much health to play with.
Yes, and yeah, absolutely, that might be a key factor. Flusher is being challenged. Oh, this time it does actually pay off for MSL. I was going to say, surely to stop challenging Flusher on that angle, because it hasn't worked once, but this time round it kind of does. And now Flusher and Pronax both on 5 HP. So if I was a betting man, Spellington, I'd probably bet my money on XMG in this round.
It's certainly not a bad position for them. I can definitely tell you that, especially if MSL keeps his eye open. There is a bit of an awkward pillar in the way right now, but he sees where the grenade is coming from. He's still actually going to be surveying the tunnel, but take him down and Kev will return. So,
oh, the native doom.
Oh, you're right. That was a good nade there, and now it's actually Flusher going to be trying to plant the bomb. He's got 2 health.
Oh.
He gets taken down in the smoke.
Yeah.
Possibly poking out a little.
No, blind shot, sexy counter strike. Good stuff from Kev. Through the smoke. I was saying native doom over you rudely there because I thought it was going to kill both of them because they were both 5 HP and they were close to each other, but only got the one. So it was just a grenade, but I'm not going to call it a native doom. But they did get the frag and Kev mopped up through the smoke as well. And now XMG on the 14th round needs just one more to secure at least overtime, so they'll be on that point. And here we go. Fnatic being quite aggressive in that middle stairs area, trying to get control of it. It's contested by the CTs, but they've backed on out, and looks to me like Fnatic are going to go towards this B site. They've favoured it, haven't they? They've liked going B a lot more than A.
Very heavily.
Oh, JW misses the shot, gets tagged to 15. MSL with a frag there. He's stuck in a position next to like some barrels in a corner, and he's getting frag after frag, and the PNX gets one as well. 4-on-2, looking seriously good for XMG.
Yeah, indeed, and Fnatic are now really lacking on options. They do get MSL in the end. If you can't shoot him, then just throw things until he blows up. It does look like Fnatic are sticking around, actually out of sight, covering both directions. Will JW find someone trying to sneak behind them? It's actually looking like that's not going to be the case for now. Walk and JW moving onto the site. JW is the first one to start them off as they move on. Can they get the plant down? This is going to be very much about Devil Walk trying and actually not seeing anyone, but from behind he's actually going to get caught out there. JW gets caught from the side, and Fnatic will drop overall.
A bit hairy. I mean, 4-on-2 became a 2-on-2 there, so Fnatic definitely could have got it, but they didn't. And XMG on the match point, 15-13. This has been certainly a good map, actually. Do you know what? I was expecting a blowout, honestly. I was expecting a 2-map with Fnatic literally just hammering their opponents. But XMG have really come out fighting. They've surprised me. So let's see if they're going to take it. If they're going to take map number 1 in this best of 3 series, map number 2 will be Inferno, as picked by XMG. So this is Fnatic's map. And it's going against them here. So, yeah, interesting. And actually, Fnatic's money's not great. So, a very, very real possibility of this being the last round.
Yeah, indeed. And we'll see if they can finally try and get some momentum going. Fnatic, the train keeps getting derailed, and that could become a real problem for them, especially if that carries through to the next map if they fail here. But that is the critical thing. Will they get the kills on the entry here? They will, in fact, get 2. And that is a good start for them. Getting the site under their control and not losing a single man. The bomb is down, and JW returning when it matters. But PNX, he is also not done yet on this round. Or maybe he is. It looks like they're backing away.
I think Kev's done. Kev's done. He started backing off.
I'm done. I'm out, guys. Screw this.
Yeah, that's maybe what he's saying. He's going to the toilet, so he's just going. Maybe he needed the loo. I don't know. But Fnatic on 14 rounds now to XMG's 15. Oh, I'm getting excited. It could be overtime. Let's see what the money's going to be like for XMG, because having lost that round, they might not be great on the money. So I can't press tab. The money's terrible. Wow. Okay. The money's not great on Fnatic either, but of course they've already got guns. So this is going to be a forced buy from XMG. Not rifles bought up, just a few pistols. Actually, FAMAS is where applicable, and there are 2 being picked up. So let's see if they can make it work. They're on the verge of winning, but Fnatic have somehow brought it back to 14-15, and now they're facing a forced buy. So it all comes down to this. This is the 30th round. Kev didn't spot him there by a whisker. We saw him on X-ray. He's just around the corner. That's probably Flusher. Usually is. Kev is going to spot the feet. Misses the shot. And he gets challenged, but he gets the frag. Big frag. Opening frag going to the Danes. 4 plays 5. we're going to have to see if Fnatic can answer back, bring it all even, and make some grounds and some headway into one of these bomb sites. But at the moment, XMG in a very good position as Kev gets another big play. Where it matters, and MSL gets another. So Flusher just finally answered back, but 4-on-1? Probably asking too much. XMG might just have picked up map number 1. Fnatic's choice of map against the odds here.
Don't count your chickens quite yet. Flusher ain't done. He is actually going to be going in, but facing away from the flash can come back to bite you sometimes.
Wow, 16-14. Not what we expected. 88% of you on CSGO Lounge.
Oh, 88.
Voted Fnatic, so people
Hey,
might be
whoever
slightly
put the
concerned.
2P skin on XMG on the off chance right now is just rubbing their hands.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, let's think about this realistically, though. We're going to go to Inferno, and Fnatic, yeah, they're pretty good on Inferno, so I won't worry just yet, people that betted against them. On them, sorry, I should say. So, I mean, that's probably going to do it for us. We're going to have a short break. I've actually got a bit of a news bulletin, bit of an update. Hold on. I wrote it down here somewhere.
I am waiting with bated breath. I have no idea what news you have.
Yeah.